In the early 1900s, Vermont was one of many U.S. states seeking to remove from the gene pool people deemed, quote, undesirable. And in a new book, a Dartmouth grad lays out just how it happened. ABC 22's Mike Hoey joins us live in the studio after speaking with her.
Well, Lauren, in a nutshell, eugenics is controlled selective breeding to improve humankind. You'll recall that in the 1930s and 40s, the Nazis based Germany's entire society upon it. But to a much lesser extent, Vermont has practiced it too. A since overturned 1931 Vermont law allowed sterilization for eugenics reasons if there were proof it had been agreed to voluntarily. In practice, the procedure often wasn't consensual.
You are targeting both children and then also people who are considered mentally disabled. So there is this question of, are you actually able to give consent? And we do have records that suggest in many of these cases that it was coercive.
That's just one element of eugenics Mercedes de Guardiola documents in Vermont for the Vermonters. Others include registration, supervision, and segregation.
Under eugenics, it was actually meant to separate out populations that were considered undesirable from the normal population so that they could not procreate.
That plank of the Vermont eugenics platform played out in mass institutionalizations at facilities like the Waterbury State Hospital.
We know from several superintendents' records that they intended certain people under their population would be kept here for lifelong commitments so that they would be prevented from procreation.
The Vermont Historical Society has published the book.
There's a tendency when we're talking about history to sort of glorify the past and to try to imagine, like, the better days, and there's a level of nostalgia and rose-colored glasses and whatnot. But history is not always pleasant.
And Vermont is still coping with eugenics. 5 years ago, UVM stripped former school president Guy Bailey's name from its library over his role in the eugenics movement. Lawmakers formally apologized 2 years ago to all Vermonters harmed by eugenics policies. And last month, the brand new Vermont Truth and Reconciliation Commission held its first meeting. The group will document state-sanctioned discrimination, including eugenics, and recommend ways to repair the damage. Now, Lauren, in 1912, Governor John Meade became the first known Vermont leader to publicly support eugenics. In 2021, Middlebury College stripped his name from its chapel because of that. There was a lawsuit in March filed about this. It's still pending in the courts at the moment. Live in the studio tonight, Mike Hoey, ABC 22 News.
A step closer to